Happy Easter, everyone, even to those of you that don't celebrate it. We're all going through this period. Hi, Trina. This is wild. This is very cool. We're all going through this crazy situation together. And I have to imagine that with all the death and the dying and the hardships and the hard emotions we're all experiencing right now, that there needs to be something good coming out of this. Because if there's not, I think we all just want to jump off a cliff, right? So I can't help but notice the metaphor of Easter taking place right now. And whether you believe in that or not, Easter was all about death and rebirth. It's a time of being reborn or renewal. It's a fresh start. I know growing up in Buffalo, Easter was one of my favorite holidays. It meant like pastel dresses and little white patent leather shoes, and then having to wear your winter coat on top of it because it was freezing outside. But it always felt like hope, like something new was coming. Spring was coming. The sun was starting to come out a little bit more. The flowers are starting to bloom. Something positive was coming after a long winter. So I really wanted to offer this to people as a gift to help you sort of connect inside to that part of you that is maybe stressed or scared. There's things that you've lost in your life, whether it's just the way it used to look or whether it's a loved one or whatever, just getting in touch with that and getting in touch with the parts of you that you're okay with losing and letting go of, like the negative things, the things that are no longer serving you. And then also making room in that place to grow something new. A lot of times when something dies, like say a flower dies, it gets recomposted into the soil and it allows for fertile ground for something new to grow out of it. So just want to be mindful of that process and honor the parts that are going and make room for what's growing in its place. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and lead us through a guided meditation. So anyone that's listening or anyone that's joining now, please just go ahead and put your feet flat on the floor if you're sitting in a chair, and go ahead and close your eyes and maybe put your hand on your heart. And I'm going to do the same. And as I walk you through this, I want you to receive it as a gift. We're all really busy and constantly go, 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 even during this quote pause in the world. And I just want you to know you don't have to do anything for the next few minutes. You don't have to think. You don't have to figure anything out. You can really just receive this as an Easter morning gift from me. So just go ahead and relax. Close your eyes, feet on the floor, hand on your heart. And let's just all take a deep, deep breath in together. Hold it and then let it out with an audible sigh. And again, a deep, deep breath in all the way down to your belly. And let it all out. And one more deep, deep breath in, this time all the way down to your toes. Hold it and let all that shit out. And as we feel into the silence of the breath, feel into our hearts beating under our hands, knowing that our heart beating means that we are alive. It might be beating with anxiety or stress or excitement or joy or grief. Just be grateful that it's beating. And let's tap into our feet and feel them ground into the earth. Almost like a tree, feel roots growing from the soles of your feet down into the earth. Down, down, down into Mother Earth. Feel her strength, her nourishment. Mother Earth has been rejoicing lately. The birds have been chirping extra loud. The air has been extra clean. So let's look to her for guidance, that something positive is coming from all of this. Let's feel her strength and nourishment anchoring us into the earth, knowing we are held, we are safe, we are supported. And then let's go up to the tops of our heads and feel the crown of our heads opening up, almost like the top of your head is just opening up, doors opening with bright white light beaming out up into the sky, into the divine, into the expansiveness of the heavens. Think of it like being up in an airplane. That feeling of expansiveness, being high up in the sky and above it all. That higher perspective, looking down on earth, knowing that something bigger is at play. And a lot of the things that we're worrying about on a day-to-day basis are not permanent and are small in the grand scheme of things. Feel yourself connected to that expansiveness and to your intuition. And now let's come back down to our hearts, beating underneath our hands. Feel into any walls that maybe you've built up around your heart lately. When things get stressful, maybe you are quarantined with people that you adore but also get on your nerves. Maybe you're alone and you're feeling that loneliness. Whatever it is you're experiencing lately, there's likely some walls built up around your heart. So let's just gently, lovingly give those walls a chance to soften and to relax. Breathe into your heart. And let's just gently open the doors around our heart, almost like beautiful, ornate French doors, and see bright, beautiful pink light beaming out from behind those doors. And you don't have to force it if you don't want to, but just gently let it know it can open up, at least for these next few minutes, and it's safe. As you connect to your heart, I want you to connect to the people that you adore, that you love in this world, the people that are most important to you, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your community. Maybe some of them are on this Instagram Live right now. I know a lot of mine are. And I want you to beam that love from inside your heart out to them. And then feel it coming back from them to you. Feel that pink, bright light of love just saturating your cells, nourishing you, healing you, strengthening your immune system. And then see it flowing right back out at them. See it brightening up their eyes, hugging them, helping them relax. And now let's picture everyone that's on Instagram right now beaming this pink light to each other and then out into the rest of the world. Feel it lifting up all the medical workers, everyone on the quote front lines, the leadership and government and elsewhere. And through this light from our hearts, let's channel that expansiveness and intuition from our heads and that nourishment and anchoring from our feet. And let any decisions be made with groundedness, clarity, insight, and love for the highest good of all concerned. Now I want you to picture all of us in a circle, any of your loved ones, anyone on this session right now. Let's picture all of us sitting in a circle, holding hands. And in the middle of our circle is fertile soil, just like a blank canvas. And I want you to tap into anything inside of you that you're wanting to let go of. right now, or maybe has been starting to die or go away on its own. Maybe it's a habit that no longer serves you. Maybe it's feeling like you're not enough. Maybe it's doing work that no longer fulfills you. Whatever it is, I want you to tap into that right now and see yourself holding it in your hands in front of you. And I want you to look at that thing that's no longer serving you and thank it for a second for all it's done to support you over the years. It served its purpose. And then as we're sitting on the ground together, just dig a little hole in front of you and plant that thing. Its time is up. It's no longer serving. And thank it as you plant it into the earth. Cover it up with soil. Maybe look around the circle at all the beautiful souls burying their own thing. And now with that open space inside of you, what is it that you want to create going forward? What is the positive thing that you want to move into going forward after all of this? What is that flower that's going to grow from what you just planted? Tap into that. And as you sit in that place of creation and new beginnings, I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel card for all of us, with guidance for all of us at this time. You can feel free to keep your eyes closed or come on back. And this is the Archangel Oracle card deck from Doreen Virtue that I'm using. It felt appropriate for Easter. Hoping the archangels have a little advice for all of us right now, because we could use it from that higher perspective. Oops. Okay. 2 cards. The one that popped out is patience. How annoying. It's Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Holy crap. And she's literally watering a garden. Can you see this? She's planting flowers and watering a garden, which is what we just did. I didn't plan this, I promise. And then the one on the top is leadership. I don't know if you can see that. And it says, Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. I love these cards for us, for all of us. For myself, for everyone on this call right now, and for everyone in the world. This is a real time, a test of patience. It has been for me for sure. It's that time where things are dying and ending and going away, but we don't yet see what's to come. And that takes a lot of faith and trust and patience. So this is really just reassuring us that there's actually more happening behind the scenes than maybe we see. Your dreams are actually blooming. It's kind of like before the flower sprouts above the ground. There's a lot happening. The roots are forming. All sorts of things are happening and you don't even see it. It's happening beneath the ground. But it's starting to bloom, whether we realize it or not. And then leadership is awesome because it's kind of like we're in this fertile place. We're in this time of major transition and transformation. What is the thing you want to create going forward? And it's no pressure. It's not like some meme that tells you you need to write a book while you're quarantined with your 8 kids trying to teach them and work full time. It's not like that. It's more in any quiet moments that you have, is there something that you're wanting to create in the world? Is there a gift that you're wanting to give to the world? And just starting to plant those seeds in your head and your heart for going forward. Because no matter what you think about this situation, it's a huge opportunity for change. And so why not sit in the driver's seat with that change, at least within your own life? What do you want it to look like when all of this is said and done? So with that, I'm going to leave all of you for your Easter day or your Sunday. this time of death and rebirth, know that I'm sending all of you so much love and light and health and ease and patience and all the good things. And I hope that you have some time for you today and to play a little bit and just celebrate that something new is being born. All right. Love everyone. Thanks for being here.